Alafia, how you doing? This is Ken Obasi, Leslie, and I'm in my art studio here with Snowball. You know, he's my art cat. You know, and he loves doing art. He loves watching me, create and all of that, So, but yeah, Snowball, he's been with me for a number of years, and normally, usually cats pick you, and he started out as a stray cat, and it's just around my house. There's always been a lot of strays, and some years back, there was a couple cats that looked like Snowball that was hanging around the house, and I kind of noticed that Snowball was always wanting to get in the house, and especially when it was a situation where I was in my car backing up into the driveway. Snowball didn't seem like he wanted to get out the way, and so what had happened at one time was he just wouldn't move, and I was slowly backing up, and I accidentally ran over his little paw, and that did it. And I looked around, and he was limping, and I said, "Oh my goodness!" So what I did is I took him in. And I nursed him. I got some ointment, and he's a little he's been in the house a while or whatnot, so he's a little his hair is all over the place. But I nursed him, and and put a little Band-Aid around his paw, and I mean he was still a little kitten at that particular time, and in maybe a month's time or whatnot, he started healing up miraculously, and I said, like, wow. So he healed up, and and I kept him in the house, and and slowly we became really attached. I mean, it's just that I should have brushed him a little bit before but yeah, we became really attached, and before you know it, he we were like stuck like Chuck, and so of course this is like where I do my art, and now I do have another cat. Her name is Shebashes, and she's in another room, and I usually keep Snowball and Shebashes apart, mostly because I don't know, I'm not really into, what do they call neutering or whatever. It's just, I mean, I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me, and and Snowball hasn't been bad, or neither one of them have really been bad at spraying stuff and whatnot. Sometimes that may happen initially, but after a while, they tend to recognize, where they have sprayed, and and they don't need to do it anymore. But basically, I love cats. It's just that basically they're a lot more independent to me than dogs, because a lot of times you have to, you got to take a dog out and walk the dog and all that kind of stuff. And with a cat, pretty much, you have what you call a litter box, and you basically just clean the litter box and keep it fresh, and everything is everything. So but my thing is that like I was saying before, that cats I would say all animals in general, but cats tend to choose you. They usually have this thing that they kind of feel your energy and feel your vibration, and they say, hey, everything is everything, because Snowball is he's not privy to strangers or whatnot, because if a stranger comes into my studio, Snowball is going to go somewhere and hide, especially if somebody comes in and it's an energy that he's not used to, and and every now and then, we would I have people over, guys over, to rehearse music. We do music, and have jam sessions or whatnot. But Snowball will he would hide until everything's over. I mean, not to say that he's not enjoying the music, but now Shebashes a little bit different. She's a little bit more trusting of people, and different things of that nature. But still, she has her times that she hides too. But but cats have always been a type of animal that sees into maybe in another dimension, and they can see things that we don't see. They can see energies and different things that may be traveling in the ether. I have cats that surround my house. It's just that there's like 4 cats that actually they live next door, And well, but I feed them, and they usually, they usually walk around and keep around the perimeter of the house, as I guess dealing with that sense of protection, and I mean, of course, there's people who don't like cats for one reason or another, but Snowball is always, is always, around me, wanting to protect me. Want to make sure that he's around when I'm doing my artwork, and usually I try to keep all the tops on the paints and whatnot, because although Snowball's pretty good at not getting into my paints. I remember Shebashes, she's an all black cat, and I'll probably show you a picture of her. And, but I remember one time I forgot to, put the top on a can of white paint, and I came home and it was paint all over the place, and Shebashes was almost looking like a zebra, and she had paint all over her and whatnot. And I'd wait till it dry and cut some of the paint off, and it was a mess or whatnot. So I've always been pretty good at making sure that it's just that Snowball sometimes wants to get, hey, you caught on my shirt, and but Snowball really keeps me company, and I keep him company, and we have a good relationship, and it's just that and normally when I feed them, I usually give them what is that, Meow Mix. They love like the Meow Mix dry food, and Sheba, I usually put a little bit of Sheba on top, just to make sure. Snowball loves Sheba, and what are you doing, Snowball? You looking at yourself, huh? You looking at yourself? You see yourself, huh? You look like you're getting ready to attack. Chill down. So, but yeah, I think Snowball knows I'm making a video right now, so, and everything, but, I don't know, having animals around, could be, very relaxing, and sometimes, when I hold Snowball or Shebashes to my chest or whatnot, and I can feel that purr, and that purr is so healing. It's so relaxing. It's like she's or he's taking the negativity out of my body, and and takes it, and after that, I don't know what they do with it, but yeah, but let me see what I can do now. I want to show you there's I don't know if you can see her. And yeah, there she is. Right there. And of course, Snowball is trying to block. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video about the cats, about my cats, and how much I love them, and how much they love me. So if you have cats, more power to you. You know, nothing against dogs and whatnot. Love dogs too, but at this particular time, you know, my energy is just about like just taking care of some cats. Thank you for looking at the video. A double.